The action continues with a tag team confrontation. And let's introduce already in the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 232 pounds, Nature Boy Sweetan. His partner from Quebec City, Quebec, weighing 243 pounds, Butcher Vachan. Their opponents, first from Havana, Cuba, weighing 238 pounds, the eighth wonder of the world, the Cuban Assassin. And his partner from Dorchester. Oh, this match getting underway in a hurry, even before the completion of the introductions. And let's take a look at this. Nature Boy Sweetan and Butcher Vachan off and running before the bell, and both Sweetan and Vachan are now doing a number on the Cuban Assassin. Down goes the Cuban off the ropes. And Sweetan will now try and match up one-on-one against the Cuban Assassin. Head first into the turnbuckle. Vachan holding the Cuban. And there's absolutely no way you can justify the way this match started. What with the team of Vachan and Sweetan jumping in there before the bell had even started. And in fact, even before the introductions were complete. Well, it's now our pleasure to welcome the members of the Rock and Roll Rebel Express, Dynamite Kid and Dino Ventura.
Well, thank you very much, Gary.
Interview table and Dynamite.
I'd just like to thank the fans across the Maritimes for all their support, all the fan mail we've been receiving. It's been a real pleasure coming down to the Maritimes. It's a very beautiful country, and I got to say the hospitality of the people is more than hospitable too, Gary. And I'd just like to thank them all for all the fan mail and all the support and everything. We've just had a great time down here while we've been here.
Naturally, I know uppermost in your mind is pursuing that individual at ringside now, Bulldog Bob Brown, Rick Valentine for those North American Tag Team belts.
That's right, Gary. We've been after those guys for a long time. They stole the belt from us as far as I was concerned. You know, they took it on a very controversial pin on me. They swatted me over the head with a chair. We lost the match. We lost their belts. We lost a lot of I should say, pride in that match there. But we're coming back. We're on the way back. And like I said, the fans have been a very, very big part in the way we perform. Their support and everything has helped us out a lot.
All right. Well, thank you very much, the Dynamite Kid.
Thank you, Gary.
Dino Ventura, the Rock and Roll Rebel Express, just stopping by. Maybe they could help clear out the likes of Bulldog. Now look at this. Bulldog Bob Brown starting to climb into the ring. Rick Valentine is there as well. Brown and Valentine offering encouragement to the team of Sweetan and Vachan. Off the ropes, down goes Leo Burke. All kinds of action in this tag team match. Tag, and in comes Nature Boy Sweetan. Nature Boy Sweetan with a boot to the midsection. And Bulldog Bob Brown continues the assault outside the ring. Sweetan applying some sort of chokehold to Leo Burke. Now Burke, out on the studio floor, is taken there by Butcher Vachan and body slammed. Cuban Assassin trying to come to the aid of his partners. Butcher Vachan behind the back of the referee, choking Leo Burke along the rope. Off the ropes, and Sweetan has Burke in an abdominal stretch. Leo Burke Trying to break out of the abdominal stretch. He does so. A tag, and in comes the Cuban assassin. The Cuban now starting to clean house on Vachan and Sweetan. Here's a body slam. Down goes the Butcher. Down goes Nature Boy Sweetan. The Cuban assassin had thoughts of going after Sweetan. Now Vachan getting the Cuban from behind. And the Cuban assassin is shaken up momentarily. The action hot and heavy in the ring as the Cuban assassin whips Nature Boy Sweetan off the ropes, and down goes Nature Boy. Look at that, the Cuban assassin sends Butcher Vachan flying. Off the ropes, and Sweetan meeting the Cuban with a boot. Now here's Leo Burke. 1, 2, 3. And there's the first fall of this most falls to turkey match. And we're all set now. We're all set for the second fall. The team of Vachan and Sweetan down by 1 to Burke and the Cuban assassin. Burke in against Nature Boy Sweetan. Leo Burke, an elbow to the face. Now Sweetan driven headfirst into the boot of the Cuban assassin. Off the ropes goes Sweetan, and down he goes. The Cuban assassin winding up. Oh my, Sweetan doing all he can just to crawl over to his corner to tag with Butcher Vachan. Butcher Vachan now being driven into the wrong corner. Burke went after Sweetan, who was just standing and watching the action. And Vachan is in there against Leo Burke, and he probably wishes he was someplace else. Off the turnbuckle. The sleeper hold was not applied against Vachan. Now Burke will try it against Leo Burke. Vachan is in the wrong corner. Cuban assassin got a bit of a face rake there. Now the Cuban goes chest first into the turnbuckle. Sweetan off the tag is in. Nature Boy Sweetan with a headlock on the Cuban assassin. Now they're running off the ropes. Sweetan leapfrogging his man. Now Sweetan being tossed. Here comes Leo Burke. Leo Burke driving Nature Boy Sweetan into the turnbuckle. Vachan is in the ring as well. They line up Vachan and Sweetan, and down they go. Here goes Vachan off the ropes. Oh, look at that. Here's a pin attempt. 2. And Sweetan in to break it up. We're nearing the end of our most balls to curfew match. And we're out of time. We're out of time with Bulldog Vachan in there trying to get involved. Bulldog Vachan now in the middle of the ring, and what a reception he's getting. And now the Bulldog wants to escape in a hurry. And we'll be right back. What a